Welcome to our comprehensive guide on Lewis structures. We'll learn how to draw them step by step, calculate formal charges, and understand resonance structures. Let's start with the basic rules for drawing Lewis structures. First, count the total number of valence electrons. Second, identify the central atom, usually the least electronegative atom that isn't hydrogen. Third, connect atoms with single bonds. Finally, add lone pairs to satisfy the octet rule. Let's start with a simple example. Water, H2O. First, we count valence electrons. Oxygen has 6, and each hydrogen has 1, for a total of 8 electrons. Oxygen is our central atom. We connect the hydrogens with single bonds, using 2 electrons each. The remaining 4 electrons form 2 lone pairs on oxygen. Now let's learn about formal charge. The formal charge formula is valence electrons minus non-bonding electrons minus 1/2 of bonding electrons. Let's calculate it for oxygen and water. Oxygen has 6 valence electrons, 4 non-bonding electrons in its lone pairs, and 4 bonding electrons shared in 2 bonds. So that's 6 minus 4 minus 2, giving us a formal charge of 0. Let's look at a more complex example, the carbonate ion. Here's the basic structure with carbon in the center and 3 oxygens around it. The carbonate ion shows resonance, where the double bond can be drawn in 3 different positions. Each oxygen with a single bond gets a negative formal charge, while the oxygen with a double bond has no charge. Remember these key points when drawing Lewis structures. Count your electrons carefully, follow the octet rule when possible, calculate formal charges, and consider possible resonance structures.